What's up guys, welcome back to Living in the Sacramento Suburbs, where we give you the 411 on living in the Sacramento region. Today we are bringing you a new home community that just opened up by one of the nation's best luxury new home builders. Now we're going to be getting into this community that's in Placer County, which is just about 24 miles away from Sacramento, and it's in a new community called Bickford Ranch. We're going to be showing you luxury homes here with spectacular views. They have 4 floor plans total. We're going to show you 2 models. They're going to be both single story as well as 2 stories, starting around 3,100 square feet and going all the way up to 4,400 square feet. Now these are going to offer you everything from multi-generational living to spectacular floating staircases. You're going to have private balconies, covered patios, huge kitchens, all that you could want in a luxury home. Now, before we get inside, I want to tell you to stick around to the end of the video, where we're going to be sharing a tip that can save you thousands of dollars when it comes to buying a new home. Now, let's get inside and check out these models. Let's get into the first model, which is the Carlsberg. It's a single story sitting just under 3,400 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom, 4-bath with an option for an office and a flex space. As you come into this plan, I love that you have the really wide entryway and you have 12-foot ceilings throughout your common space, and you're gonna have 10-foot ceilings in the bedrooms. So right here at the front of the home, we're gonna have 2 secondary bedrooms, and these are all gonna be junior suites. So you're going to have walk-in closets as well as ensuite bathrooms. You'll see the beautiful finishes here with the vanity sinks and the showers. Moving over to the second bedroom here at the entry, we're going to have another walk-in closet, and then on the other side of the room we're going to have that ensuite bathroom. You can see that these rooms are very spacious in size, and they are set at the front of the home, which is going to be completely separate from that primary suite. Now there's one more bedroom up here at the front, and it's the largest of them all, so let's go check that out. As we come to the opposite side of the entry, we're going to have the built-in cabinetry here, and then we're going to come into one of the largest secondary bedrooms here, again still at the front of the home. You're going to see it has plenty of space for the chair, desk, and then they have nice built-ins around the bed. That would be an aftermarket feature. You also have a larger walk-in closet on this one, as well as that ensuite bathroom. As we come down the hallway, we're going to have this little wing right here, which is going to have a half bath for your day guests, which is nice. All of your bedrooms are going to be bedrooms with ensuite bathrooms, and then you're going to have this half bath for guests. And then you also have a very spacious and large laundry room with a sink and cabinetry and plenty of space if you want to put the ironing board or just extra storage in there also. Now let's go check out one of the structural options that they selected on this home. So we have those secondary bedrooms at the front of the home, and this is going to be a structural option here, which they have configured as an office. It's also an option to have it completely open to your common space, extending onto your family room. I really like it as an office space, so you're getting those 4 bedrooms plus the office here. You could put some doors here if you wanted it for privacy, but it's a beautiful statement piece as your guests come in your entry hallway. Now let's go check out the common space. So as we come into this common space, again, reminder, these ceilings are 12 feet tall, and this is just gonna open up into your family room, your amazing kitchen, as well as your dining space. And the number one thing that I love about this builder is going to be the stackable slider doors, where you can completely open up this indoor space to the outdoor and combine your entertainment space. Now as we come into the kitchen, you can see they have this large island that seats 5, great for entertaining or even if you're baking cookies in the holidays. And then you have tons of storage in this plan is what I like. They have the stackable cabinets all the way up to the ceiling. You have those show pieces that you can display your china. And then they do have some aftermarket items here. So this fridge is going to be an aftermarket item, but it shows you that you can have that Sub-Zero type fridge if you would like. It does have the drawer microwave, and then as we wrap around this corner, we're gonna have an amazing pantry, again with some aftermarket features here of the organizers, but you have plenty of storage there. Now, I wanted to show you one feature hiding in here is they do have all of the pullouts here with soft close, as well as all the drawers and cabinets have those soft close features that most of our clients are looking for. And then as we move down here, we're going to have this gorgeous Gen-Air oven. Their standards are Gen-Air. In the other model, you'll see some of the other upgrade options, but this is going to be a 6-burner range with double oven as well as that griddle. And then on the island, you have this beautiful farmhouse sink, and they've done the extension of the cabinetry all the way down. That is an option. So if you desire a larger dining space, you can leave that out, but if you like it, they've done the wine fridges and so forth in those lower cabinets of this extension. Now, as we head over to the family room, we're gonna pass by this dining room, which is plenty of space. You don't have a formal dining, you have this large space right off the kitchen. And what I love is you have the stackable sliders on both sides here. One of them is an option, so not all homes will be spec'd with them if you pick a spec'd home. But if you desire to have stackables across the entire backside of your house, you can do so. So coming into the family room, you'll see this is nice and open, and they do have the fireplace in these homes. And this is the other stackable slider, which is going to be 8 by 20, opening up to your covered patio. So again, you can really have that indoor-outdoor entertaining lifestyle, which you're going to want to have with these amazing views that this community offers. Now, right off of the family room is the primary suite. So we had all those secondary bedrooms at the front of the home and the office. And now at this back side of the home, you do have your primary suite, so it can take advantage of the views, again, that this community offers. Coming into the primary suite's ensuite bathroom, it is spectacular. You have dual vanities, lots of space for getting ready, and you have the floating soaking tub here in the middle. And then check out this walk-in shower. We've shown you one like this before at their El Dorado Hills community. This is huge. You still have 9-foot ceilings in the bathroom, but if you want to take a steam shower, this is a good one to do it in. You have the sitting bench and the dual head shower. And then coming into here, you're going to have a beautiful primary suite closet. It's not as big as I would expect for this square footage, but with the organizers, it is still a great size. Now, let's go check out the outdoor living space. So coming out here again, we have this covered patio, and then they do have the option of the fireplace for outside, which is great for those winter days. Doesn't get too crazy cold here, so you can really enjoy your backyard year round. And you're gonna have the cover as well as it's pre-plumbed for that ceiling fan, which you are gonna want in the hot summers too. And you'll see they've done this backyard in a low maintenance but still beautiful vibe to take advantage of the views. So Danny already shot a video about some homes in Bickford Ranch, and they were slightly smaller lots. So this community is going to be about 8,500 square foot lots up to about 11,000 square foot lots. Now, these are larger footprint homes, so you're still not going to have a huge backyard, but it's definitely usable. We'll see a pool in the next home, but this one gives you an idea of a gorgeous low maintenance backyard that's still perfect for entertaining. So with the grand opening that this community just had, you're going to get in with some amazing price points, as these view lots are going to go up in the next release $300,000 to $400,000. So it's really important that you reach out to us as soon as possible if you're interested in this community. Now, I want to talk a little bit more about what the community has to offer. So Bickford Ranch is a new community. It's a master plan community that's going to build out over the next 15 to 20 years and have just under 2,000 homes. It's going to offer many amenities like parks, trails, and lots of open space, again, maintaining these views around the community. For nearby amenities, you have golf courses like Catavadera, Turkey Creek. You also have Thunder Valley Casino and the Placer County Wine Trail. For shopping, you have the Rockland Commons, Sierra Commons, and Costco is just a 12-minute drive away. You also have easy access to the Westfield Galleria Mall in Roseville, as well as the fountains with lots of fine dining and shopping. Now, we're touring you on 2 models today, but there are 4 floor plans total at this community. There's another single story that's just over 3,100 square feet. It's called the Austin Plan, and it's going to be very similar to a floor plan that we toured for you in El Dorado Hills called the Sierra. I'm going to link that right here. They're going to make a few tweaks to that plan to improve it by adding a second island. They're going to make it have corner meet doors for those sliders so you can have expansive views and take advantage of what's to offer in this community. Now, let's get over to the next model here, which is going to be one of our favorite plans. It's going to jump into a 2-story at just over 4,000 square feet. So before we jump over to the next model, make sure if you like this one, you give this video a big thumbs up so we know that you are liking this content. Now, if you're not familiar with who our team is, we're the Living in Sacramento Suburbs team, and myself and Danny are here to help guide you through your relocation process. So we're local realtors. We know the entire Sacramento region and all of the new homes available for you. So it's best that you jump on a discovery call with us so we can understand the lifestyle that you're looking for, your budget, your time frame, and then we can share all the available options for you in the region. These are gorgeous homes that we're showing you today, but we have a lot of beautiful communities to share with you. So you can either give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email at the information popping up below, or you can go ahead and book that Zoom call directly on our calendar, and we look forward to meeting with you. Now let's get into this second floor plan, which is going to get us more into that family size of 5 bedrooms, over 4,000 square feet, and this one has an amazing backyard and a feature that we've only seen in this builder. Come on in, and you'll be greeted by this amazing 20-foot ceilings here in the foyer, and like I mentioned, a one-of-a-kind feature that only Toll Brothers offers is this floating staircase. Now, this is not a standard feature. It's going to run you 6 figures, but it is a gorgeous statement piece if you're looking for that wow factor. As we come into the home, we're going to have an expansive common space, again with 20-foot ceilings throughout. You're going to have this whole back side of windows. That is also a structural upgrade that runs about $60,000 to $70,000, but with these views, that is the wow factor that you're aiming for. Now, you'll also see that it has the grand fireplace in this one going all the way up to that 2nd story. And you also have those amazing sliders still on this back side, opening up the entire common space to the gorgeous backyard. Now let's go over here to the kitchen and see what this one's working with. So similar to the last plan, we're going to have the drawer microwave. They're going to show you an example of a sub-zero fridge space, so you are going to have that 48-inch wide space. They have the waterfall counters here. Again, a very large island with lots of storage, lots of seating. It's wide in both directions. You have the gorgeous single basin sink, and in this one they did the Wolf appliances, so you're still going to have the 6 burner, and you're going to still have that stainless steel griddle here, as well as the hood. Now, down this way, we're gonna have the wine fridge, and this wraps around to your pantry as well as your garage access. Now, this is a 3-car garage. Okay, so as we come outside, just like the last model, we do have this full covered patio, which is included and is really gonna make your outdoor living that much nicer. But you can also see from this amazing backyard, they're really giving you the vision of what can be done with this lot. So they have the infinity spa, they have this beautiful, gorgeous pool with the bubblers, plenty of space on the deck to lay out and chill with friends. They have a gas fire pit, and then as we wrap down this side space over here, they've built in even more entertainment space to sit here and dine, barbecue. They got the beverage fridge, as well as some more artificial turf over here. If you have a pet, you have a good side yard over here. Now, one feature that is in this plan that we haven't seen in very many homes, and a feature that we've been desiring for our own home, is right off this back side, is called a cabana bathroom. It's gonna have obviously a sink, toilet, as well as a walk-in shower, which is so nice when you're entertaining or you're in the pool and those kids need to go potty. You don't want them going all the way back through the house wet, so they can go right here off this back side. So we think that's a very unique feature that we don't see very often. Let's head back inside and check out the rest of the main floor. So as we come back towards the front of the home, we're gonna have that very important feature that all of you families are looking for, and that's gonna be the downstairs bed and bath. But before we get to that, we are gonna have a half bath for your day guests to use. And then in this floor plan, they have done the structural configuration to turn this into a multi-gen suite. Not all of them will be built that way, but no matter what, you will have a downstairs bed and full bath here. So we're gonna go into this front room. This would be your bedroom. It's going to have a private entrance out to the outside if you do this multi-gen configuration. If not, it would not have that door, and you just have the walk-in closet, and then you have the ensuite bathroom here with the vanity, toilet, as well as the shower. Now, as we come back out into this little hallway, we're gonna move into the multi-gen suite. This could be a flex room facing out to the family room. If you didn't opt for this, it could be an office that has doors facing out towards the common space. So there's several configuration options that you can do in this plan. With this multi-gen, you're just gonna get a kitchenette, not a full-on kitchen, but great for, say, a college student, or if you have an in-law staying with you that's primarily gonna eat in your space but just needs this livable space. It's gonna give them the microwave, a little beverage fridge, as well as a sink and some cabinetry for storage, and then just enough space here to have a little hangout room and watch TV. Now let's head upstairs and check out the rest of the bedrooms. As you come upstairs, your beautiful staircase continues across your landing with this glass railing. Now again, this is a major upgrade. The standard staircase would have the white banisters with the white rails, but if you want that statement piece, it's definitely one to think about. Now you have an open loft in this floor plan, and I don't know if I'm a huge fan of that. If kids are up here being loud, I'd have to really see how that sound works if you're having a party, but the views that you get from this one make it worth this being an open loft. It really makes this an amazing combined entertainment space where you can look across this back side. Now, when we talk about their other floor plan, which we have toured before, it does have a closed-in loft. So if you're looking for a different configuration for upstairs in the loft, we will have that in their fourth floor plan, which is also a 2-story. Now let's head over to the secondary bedrooms. This first bedroom is going to be a junior suite, and it's going to offer the ensuite bathroom with vanity, toilet, and shower over tub, as well as the standard closet. And then across the hall from there, we have the upstairs laundry room that's gonna have plenty of space with a sink option, lots of natural light coming in from these front windows, very unique. So as we get to this side of the home, we're gonna have 2 more secondary bedrooms. So you're gonna have, these are gonna be closer to standard size. One's 14 by 12, and then you are gonna have the smallest of the bedrooms here on this back side, which is 11 by 12. And those are both going to share this secondary bathroom here. It is a good size. It has a wide vanity with dual sinks, and then it does have the shower and toilet separated, which I always prefer if you have multiple kids getting ready. That's nice here. Now, this is also the bathroom that people in the loft could use if they need access to the bathroom upstairs. Now let's go to the back side of the home, which is the primary suite. As you come into this grand primary suite, you can see even on the second floor, we still have nice height in the ceilings, and they have opted structurally for the wow factor in this one, which is the balcony. Now, this is not going to be included by default. It runs about $75,000 for this balcony with the glass railing. Now, prices always are changing, but that gives you a ballpark of this additional feature, and we believe that these views do command adding that feature. In addition, you have the stackable slider that you can also add here versus just a center meat slider. Now you can see by the room size, it's plenty of space. You got room for a couch, still plenty of room here with the dresser, and then you have a large nightstands and bed, and those all are gonna flow right into your ensuite bathroom. As we come into the ensuite bathroom, you'll see that they have similar to the last plan. It has the separation of the vanities, you have the soaking tub still, and then you still have a generously sized walk-in shower. And then on this one, the closet is down here and it's a little deceiving. So it wraps around all behind that shower and space in the bathroom, and it comes back here. So I do like this closet a lot better than the last one in terms of storage for this floor plan. Now, I can just imagine sitting out here, listening to the pool waterfall, enjoying an evening, sipping on a beverage, and some quiet. You're surrounded by open space here. And if you're looking for a little bit quieter lifestyle, not too far away from the city and all the amenities, then this might be the community for you. Now, for homes that they have finishing between now and summer of 2025, they went ahead and they already spec'd them out with design center upgrades. And all of these price points are gonna include about $200,000 in upgrades, whether structural or finishes. So you have the smaller plan, which is the Carlsberg, is going to start right around that $1.3 million mark with the upgrades included. And then this larger, the 4,000 square foot, 2 stories, are going to be right around that $1.5 million mark. These are also going to vary depending on what lot you select. So there is one that has sunset views of this floor plan, and that one is going to jump quite a bit to $1.78 million. So you're going to want to reach out to us as soon as possible so you have the maximum lot choices available to you, as well as the floor plans. If you desire to build from dirt and pick all your finishes, then they do have some future release lots. It will take about 12 plus months for you to build out, but if that's something that you desire to do and pick everything from the ground up, that is also an option. Now, let's get into some other important details about the community. So the tax rate for this community is 1.05%. And the Melrose are going to run about $11,000 a year. Now there is a HOA, and it's going to run you about $315 a month, and that's going to cover both the gate as well as there are pockets of parks within the community that they will maintain with those HOA dues. Now in the beginning we mentioned to stick around that we would have a tip for you when buying new construction, and that is to always have your realtor present with you the first time you visit the new build community. That's a builder rule, and without it, you are forgoing representation. And there's no reason to, because the builders pay us as realtors to represent you. So you want to go in with a realtor, an experienced realtor with new homes. Why? One, they're there to protect you. The builder's sales rep works for the builder, so they are going to keep the builder's best interest in mind. We are here to keep your best interest in mind. We're also here to educate you, to make sure that you understand all of your options within the regions that you desire that fit your lifestyle, your budget, and your time frame. We're going to help you with the design center, knowing what upgrades are worth it, what aftermarket items you should do. And then we're going to help you negotiate incentives, right? You don't want to just walk in and not negotiate. There's a lot on the table with these builders, from financing incentives to design center incentives, and we know them very well. We've negotiated over $500,000 in incentives this year so far for our clients, and we'd love to help you soon. So we want you to book a discovery call with us so we can better understand what your family's desires are, and then we will go from there and laying out a plan on how to get qualified, when to come look, do a discovery trip, share additional videos with you, everything you need to make a relocation to the Sacramento region. So reach out to our team. We're here to support you and your family. Give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. Now, we have a lot of content on our channel, and if you're interested in more Toll Brothers homes, you can check them out right here in our Luxury Homes playlist. We've also featured another community here in Bickford Ranch. You can check that community out here, and then go ahead and book that discovery call with us by scanning or clicking this QR code here. See you on the next video.